Picture this. You finally start earning your own money, and life feels full of possibilities. You buy the things you always wanted, enjoy nights out with friends, and maybe even take a few trips. Everything seems to happen. Until one day, you check your account and see nothing. Your savings? Empty. Your debts? Growing fast. And the worst part? You have no idea where all your money went. This is the reality for many people who make financial mistakes without even realizing it. Today, let us talk about the 5 biggest money mistakes people make in their 20s and 30s and how to avoid them before they derail your future. Mistake number 1. Spending more than you earn. Many young people feel excited when they get their first paycheck. They finally have the freedom to buy things they always wanted. They upgrade their phones, shop for branded clothes, and dine at expensive restaurants. Some even rent apartments beyond their budget just to maintain a certain lifestyle. It feels rewarding at first, but then the real problem begins. When people start spending more than they earn, they slowly fall into financial trouble. It does not happen overnight. It starts with small purchases like ordering food frequently, taking cab rides instead of using public transport, or buying the latest gadgets on easy installments. At first, it seems manageable because they are still earning money every month. However, as their spending habits continue, they start relying on credit cards and personal loans to cover their expenses. Using credit cards for necessary purchases is not the issue. The real danger comes when people start treating them as free money. They swipe their cards without thinking about repayment. Soon, they begin paying only the minimum amount due, which leads to high interest charges. The debt keeps growing, and before they realize it, most of their paycheck goes toward paying off old expenses instead of securing their future. This problem is even worse when people take personal loans to maintain a lifestyle they cannot afford. They convince themselves that they deserve luxuries because they work hard. Some even justify their spending by believing they will earn more in the future to pay it off. But in reality, future earnings are never guaranteed. A sudden job loss, an emergency, or an economic downturn can quickly turn their financial situation into a disaster. Just like in the movie The Wolf of Wall Street, Jordan Belfort made an enormous amount of money but lost everything because he spent it without control. He lived a luxurious life, but he did not save or invest wisely. His downfall shows how even high earnings cannot protect someone who spends recklessly. Many real-life examples exist of celebrities and athletes who made millions but went bankrupt due to poor financial decisions. Spending beyond one's means not only creates financial stress, but also affects mental well-being. The pressure of debt, unpaid bills, and constant financial struggles can lead to anxiety and depression. People who overspend often find themselves stuck in a cycle where they work just to clear their payments, leaving no room for financial growth. What you should do: instead of increasing your spending every time you earn more, focus on saving and investing. Small, consistent savings can help build financial security over time. Your future will depend on how well you handle your money today. Mistake number 2. Not investing early. Many young people believe they have plenty of time to start investing later. They think investing is for rich people or something they can do after reaching a certain income level. This is one of the biggest financial mistakes. Investing is not just about making money. It is about making your money grow. The earlier you invest, the more benefits you get from compound interest. Compound interest means your money earns interest, and that interest earns even more interest over time. This can turn small investments into big savings in the future. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world, started investing when he was just a child. He understood that investing early gives a person more time to grow wealth. Even small investments can make a big difference over time. A perfect example of this is seen in the movie The Pursuit of Happiness. Chris Gardner struggles financially, but never stops investing in his future. He works hard to gain knowledge and skills that will help him later. Investing does not always mean putting money into stocks or real estate. It can also mean investing in yourself by learning new skills that help you earn more. What you should do: even if you start with a small amount, investing early will help you build wealth in the long run. Time is your biggest asset, so do not waste it. Mistake number 3. Using credit cards carelessly. Credit cards seem like free money, but they are one of the biggest reasons people get trapped in debt. Many young adults start using credit cards for everything. They pay only the minimum balance, and soon, their interest starts growing. Many people do not realize how dangerous high interest rates can be. When they delay payments, their debt becomes bigger every month. Some people take one credit card to pay off another. This cycle continues until they cannot pay off their debt anymore. In the movie Confessions of a Shopaholic, Rebecca Bloomwood keeps spending money using credit cards, thinking she will pay later. However, her bills keep increasing, and soon, she finds herself in serious trouble. Many young people face the same situation in real life. What you should do. A credit card should not be treated as extra money. It should only be used when you know you can pay the full amount at the end of the month. This will help you avoid paying extra interest and save more money in the long run. Mistake number 4. Not having an emergency fund. Life is full of surprises. A sudden job loss, a medical emergency, or an unexpected home repair can create a financial crisis if a person is not prepared. Many people do not save for emergencies and rely on loans or credit cards to handle unexpected expenses. An emergency fund is like a safety net. It helps people avoid debt when unexpected situations arise. Without an emergency fund, a person may have to borrow money at high interest rates, which can create more problems later. In the movie Slumdog Millionaire, Jamal faces many unexpected challenges, but manages to survive because of his smart decisions. Having an emergency fund is like making smart choices for the future. It provides peace of mind and financial security. Experts suggest saving at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses in an emergency fund. This money should be kept in a separate savings account and only used for true emergencies. What you should do. Building an emergency fund takes time, but it is one of the most important financial habits. Even if you save a little each month, it will help you stay prepared for the future. Mistake number 5. Ignoring retirement savings. Many young people think retirement is too far away to worry about. They believe they have plenty of time and can start saving later. This is a big mistake. The earlier you start saving for retirement, the easier it becomes. Retirement savings work best when started early because of compound interest. When a person saves in their 20s, they will have a much bigger retirement fund compared to someone who starts saving in their 40s. This reminds us of the movie Up. Arl and Ellie keep saving for their dream trip, but unexpected events stop them. By the time Carl is finally ready, it is too late. The same thing happens with retirement savings. If you delay, you will have to work much harder later. Many countries have retirement plans where employers match the savings of employees. If a person does not contribute, they misses out on free money. Even small contributions can grow into a large amount over time. What you should do. Even if you can only save a small amount, start now. Your future self will thank you for making smart financial decisions today. The financial decisions made in the 20s and 30s shape a person's future. By avoiding these 5 mistakes, you can build a strong financial foundation. What money mistake do you think is the most common? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to like and subscribe for more financial tips.